Hey y'all, Artist Poet Girl here, also known as APGJamie. Let's talk about using a pokey tool to help do a little piecing when you're using those really tiny die cuts, okay? It can be hard to get those little pieces fit in there if you're going to do that kind of thing. Anyway, so I've got just some plain copy paper I've cut into narrow strips, and I'm cutting them down to size so that they fit underneath these little tiny fishes. You can see they're little tiny fishes. Yeah, and it's a die cut. It's an unbranded die, so don't even, we won't even go there. So I'm putting some glue onto the tiny strip, which you can hardly see because it's white on white. I guess I should have used black, but I was trying to make it easier to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm using the pokey tool because, as you can see, those are really small pieces. I'm actually licking the end of my pokey tool, y'all. Just saying. You can use a baby wipe or just dip your finger in some water and lightly touch the end of your pokey tool to get those pieces fit in there. That's what I'm doing, okay? Because they're so tiny, you can you can't really even pick them up with your fingers. They'll stick to your finger, but you can't pick them up with your fingers. And this works very well without having anything on the pokey tool other than wetness, dampness. Because if you put glue on there, you're risking getting glue on your little teeny tiny piece. And I'm going to speed it up and show you one more time because it's essentially the same thing. I'm using a tiny piece of paper behind there so that it's not bigger than the fish, but yet it's enough of a piece that it sticks to the back of the fish, and the little tiny pieces will stick to the glue on it. Okay? I know. Goodness gracious, teeny tiny, but they're so worth it. They're just worth it, y'all. Just saying. Now the second part of this tips, tidbits, and whatnots, number 8, I actually recorded my voice while I was doing the video. So, that'll be a real time.
Show a quick little tip on how to change this type of craft knife. First, you want to make sure your blade's pulled up. In fact, you can pull it all the way back. This end comes out. Continue to pull. There's a locking mechanism. They have to be together to open and close it. So pull that out, one piece, knock the blade off, get your replacement blade. There's a little dot. Can y'all see that? I don't know if you can see it. There's a little dot right there. Your blade will slide in and onto that. Now please notice it's loosey-goosey of sorts, okay? Make sure that locking mechanism is still in there. You can also put your blade the other way for other-handed people. You can go that way so that it cuts the other side. I'm right-handed, so this side works for me. Slide it in there carefully. You want to make sure your fingers are safely out of the way and your blade is not going to cut you. You're going to slide this back in all the way. Make sure your locking mechanism is still attached because they are loose pieces. Take your end, slides in, just like that. Now I have a new blade. This locks it. That keeps it from going out any further. Dispose of your this other part of your blade that you just took out, because it is also sharp and dangerous.
Thanks for watching Tips, Tidbits, and Whatnots number 9. And happy arting, y'all!